Hey there, thanks for joining me on Talkin' Titles. This will be the first of a few overview updates, if you will, to kind of get through the initial overview of the collection and stuff like that. But we're going to go through DVDs, Blu-rays, and VHS. To start off, are going to be a bunch of DVDs. So kind of try to do this in segments. That way you're not watching a couple hours worth of video straight through or anything like that. So I figure let's get the overview out of the way, and then we'll have some updates and reviews and stuff like that. And before I get into things, I want to go ahead and give a shout out to two folks who I mentioned in the pilot episode here of Talking Titles. That kind of inspired me to start my own channel here, and that's Mr. Parka and The Needle Drop. Now that's regarding movies and music, respectively. So if you're into horror films, underground horror films, and stuff like that, that's a lot of what Mr. Parka does. I highly recommend you check out his channel. And if you're into indie music, even popular music, music of all kinds, he's got a wide eclectic taste like myself. That's Anthony Fantano, the internet's busiest music nerd, over on the Needle Drop channel. So those two folks kind of had me inspired to start my own channel, and I want to share this with you here, going through the collection first for an overview. Let's start here. Before A, I start with numbers. That's just kind of how I do it. So Cookie here is going to talk titles with us, and let's start out here. Try to go through this a little fast. I apologize. We'll kind of flash the titles up here rather quickly, just to try to get, like I said, get through them all. This will be the overview, and then we'll get into updates and stuff like that, in the coming episodes. So first off here, this is 7 Days, and again, I'll be flying through these. So 300, the 2-disc special edition. This is 2001 Maniacs, Robert Englund. 2001 Maniacs, Field of Screams. Abraham Lincoln vs. Zombies. Obviously, we got into the A's there. This is Acid Rain. Wacky. Acolytes. Probably not getting much from the backs of these. The Adjustment Bureau. So maybe I'll flip through them. This is Afro Samurai. Not much into anime myself, but I saw this Afro Samurai, Samuel L. Jackson in it, and that looked pretty fun. Let's say the least. Here is Afro Samurai Resurrection. Let's see here. We got the Aggression Scale, Alien Armageddon, and I want to tell this quick story about this particular title. Well, you'll see further down the line. Big Kevin Smith fan, Clerks, favorite movie probably of all time at this point. But back in I don't know, 2004, 2005. I came across Marilyn Gigliotti, and my best pronunciation of that. I came across her information, and I just wrote her and said, hey, liked your performance in Clerks, wanted to say hi. And I think that was actually about the time that I actually visited the Quick Stop, where Clerks was filmed on location. But at that point in time, she kind of got out of film. She wrote and said, hey, I got out of film. Thanks for the write. I don't really talk to fans or anything like that, but I happened upon her information and I wrote her, and she said she wasn't doing much in film. But then a little after that, I noticed on IMDb that she's starting to do a little more films and stuff like that. And I actually came across this, Alien Armageddon, then I found it. So that's interesting. Anyway, she's in it, and it's a newer film, so she's getting back into film. Alien Opponent. This is All Good Things. Here, Ryan Gosling. This is American Cannibal, the documentary. mockumentary, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. The classic American Psycho. Okay, American Scream King. This is Anatomy. Angel of Death. It's like a fun action movie. Anthropophagus. Joe D'Amato. That's a 2-disc, right? Yeah, 2-disc. This is Apocalypse of the Dead. One of the zillion zombie movies out there. I guess it's actually called Zone of the Dead, aka Zone of the Dead. These are actually in reverse order, but Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Wouldn't consider it anime, I guess, but cartoon. But yeah, one of the funniest cartoons of all time. My opinion, Foreigner Belt and Carl, classic. Season 3, 5, 4, Season 3 there. Season 2 or Volume 2, Aqua Teen Hunger Force. And Season 1, Volume 1. And, of course, the movie, the full-length feature film, Aqua Teen Hunger Force, movie, film for theaters, for DVD, etc., etc. Yeah. Silent Blackouts. Attack of the Vegan Zombies. They'll come up with anything for a zombie film anymore. Attack the Block. This is on DVD. Attitude for Destruction. One of a few titles I have that features, doesn't really feature, but Jeremiah Campbell, the screenwriter, a friend of mine. He's a screenwriter in this and a number of other movies. Actually, maybe I only have 2 or 3 of his, but he's got a number of movies that he's the screenwriter for. A lot of David Sterling films that he's a screenwriter for. This is Audition. Takashi Meek or Mike, whatever you want to call it. Let's just call it Mike. This is this uncut special edition of Audition. And here we have, let's see, how do we do this in order? This is the August Underground trilogy. So we have, actually I have 2 different versions, the double disc and single of the first one signed, and then we got Mortem, of course, and Penance. And make sure those don't tip, keeping them in order. Automation Transfusion, another zombie film here. Nice little slipcase. And Azumi, some Asian cinema. It wraps up the A's here. We got the teeter-tottering Tower of A. Let's go to B here, one of the greatest films of all time as well, Back to the Future. This is the complete trilogy in a nice little box set. Backslash. What do we got here? B. Yeah, this goes. Yeah, more B's than A's, so this is going to be definitely a leaning tower of B's. This is Bad Ace. Mr. Trejo is a bad ace. Bad arse. Basement Jack. Bat. This is Bat. Expletive Crazy. Okay, Batman Begins, 2-disc deluxe edition. This is getting into the newer the new Batman trilogy, the latest Batman trilogy, I guess. The Dark Knight, Dark Knight Rises. This is the Battle Royale box set, complete collection. And this is always cool, these type of box sets. I mean, it's like a book, literally, you know, it's in the here. And get a good shot. You got the discs in here, and you got this hardbound fun stuff. Again, Battle Royale. And here we have like the Japanese release, or English-Japanese uncut special edition, just single disc of it. Battlefield Baseball. Okay. Bedeviled. This is Below Zero, Edward Furlong in this one here, and probably my best, my favorite Edward Furlong film would be Terminator 2, but I'd probably him in a horror film, I might enjoy Brain Scan better. I don't have Brain Scan, but I had it a long, long time ago. This is Big Man Japan, by the way. Brain Scan was, love that film. I believe it was 1994. Bikini Girls on Ice. And another Trejo here with the Bill Collector. Let's see, we have Bio Dead next. Again, I'm sorry, I'm flying through these here as far as the back covers. Bio Zombie, another Asian horror film. Zombies. Just trying to get through them all since we got a lot. Bitter Feast. I've got a lot of these. This is Black Angel. Actually goes that way. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Black Angel 2. DVD. Yeah, okay. Black Death. Sorry. Blackenstein. This is Umberto Lenzi. Black Demons. Black Rats. One of the many Tokyo Shocks here. The Bleeding. Is it here? Oh, okay. I thought I put the Blood. This is Blood Feast 2. This is the rated version, I guess. This is Blood Feast 2, the unrated version. Shriek Show release, and I don't know what happened. It's here somewhere. Blood Feast 1 is here somewhere, but anyway. Blood Junkie, Trauma, of course. Blood Knight, The Legend of Mary Hatchet. We have another Tokyo Shock here. This is Blood Pledge, Broken Promise. Bloodlust Zombies. Blood Rain. The Third Reich. Yui Bowl and his vampire zombies or whatever the heck they are. Bloody Murder 2. Thought I had one, but I don't have one. This is a Bloody Reunion. I think this is titled a bunch of different AKAs. Blubberella, which was, I guess, filmed at the same time as Blood Rain, with like the same characters, pretty much. Great Ozploitation is Body Melt. Bone Sickness, Brian Paulin. Boogie Vision. Okay, we have Borat here. Sacha Baron Cohen. Belong of the Dead. This is Botched. Oh, sorry for all the bending over here. Just trying to weed down the pile. Okay, where are we at? This is Bound by Blood, Wendigo. Alright, so how am I going to put these? This is backwards. I'm already getting out of sorts here. That's alright. Boy Eats Girl. Broken. This is the fun cover here. That's pretty cool. Brutal Massacre, a comedy with another part of my Clerks collection there. Brian O'Halloran. Dante Hicks in that one. Bubba Hotep. Bruce Campbell title. Bunny Man. Boon Raku or Bun Raku. And Burial Ground. Knights of Terror. Zombie flick. Okay, well that's A through B, right? Yeah, A through B. Hope you join us again here on Talkin' Titles. We'll continue on with our overview and take you through C all the way to Z eventually, and then we'll start doing some cool updates. Trying to get this all done here before Cinema Wasteland coming up in about a week or so. So thanks for joining us, Talkin' Titles. We'll see you next time.